What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Heaven 17, and we're back for the final tune on their 1983 album, The Luxury Gap, though there are some bonus tunes in the folder. Shout out, as always, to Mr. Solo. And the final track on the proper record is The Best Kept Secret. So a well-kept secret is a secret indeed. Of course, it remains unclear whether that's a secret held by one person or shared by a handful of people. Nevertheless, if it's best kept, then there are no breaches of that confidence or secrecy. So in that regard, I wonder on what scale we're talking. Is this a secret between people? Given the themes that have played out over the course of the album, I would expect the scale or the scope to be a bit larger and may relate to something which is not actually secret, which is known by some, or at least a perceptive few, but which many don't notice or don't care to notice. So I'll see what I can catch on the first listen. This is Heaven 17. The track is The Best Kept Secret, and it's the final track on their 1983 album, The Luxury Gap.
Outside, the best kept secret, no one can reach it, no one believes. It's in the air, a chance to run now, so here I come now. It's time to leave.
Who can remember just who is the leader? The soft-spoken showman, accepted, encouraged, while under the cities the shuffle of money is speaking. The power of choices, the power of reason, the power of voices, the key to the world. So now just count the times that the chill in their words leaves you freezing.
Tell me you're safe, that I'm not dreaming, no night thoughts screaming, no face in the rain. For the first time, the view is clearing, no longer fearing the shadow of pain. A certain smile conceals the highest cloud. Beyond this place, the rains are falling hard. Someone somewhere, the voice you never hear, salvation ringing clear, always ahead. Please help me now to see the blazing light. The stars return tonight, burning so red.
Who can remember just who is the leader? The soft-spoken showman, accepted, encouraged, while under the cities the shuffle of money is speaking. The power of choices, the power of reason, the power of voices, the key to the world. So now just count the times that the chill in their words leaves you freezing.
A certain smile conceals the highest card. Beyond this place, the rains are falling hard.
So, a remarkable ending track for the record. It sounded like an artful synth concerto. It really had this orchestral sweep to it with electronic sounds. It even sounded a bit like soundtrack music to a film, maybe one up in the outer space or the galaxy a bit, but also there was a bit of an oceanic underwater feel to it. I will say, lyrically, I don't quite know what's happening. I mean, there's some lines in there that actually made me think of The Wizard of Oz, this like soft spoken showman who's like under the city and, maybe powerful despite being unassuming when finally laid eyes upon. But there were other lines that, the, what was it, City of Money, so it does again suggest that there's some social commentary here about the large and powerful aggregations of money and the influence that has on people at lower rungs of the socioeconomic ladder, or in a wide expanse of geography, and thus disparities, which a gap is a disparity. So I feel like there's maybe some record relevant themes at play, but the lines were very poetic and I'm not sure how they all stitch together. So my best guess is that it relates to nodes and organizations and individuals of power who use some of their charisma, their economic wherewithal, and or their political power to enforce their will, even if they operate as if everyone has an equal chance, and there's social like upward mobility is still possible. But again, that's really just a hypothesis based on a handful of lines or parts of lines that I caught. But sonically, it really was the story, not in no way like a dance floor synth pop type of track, and not even like a soulful, like funky type of tune like some of theirs that I've heard like since the schism with Human League. Yeah, it was just this art piece that had a very cinematic and symphonic sweep to it, and it left me, sort of feeling like emotionally impressed by the end of this album. So a really good choice for an album closer. Curious to hear what people have to say about the lyrics and themes. The vocals had this, there was a spotlight on the vocals because there wasn't, a lot of bombastic percussion or, big dramatic and rapid fire synth lines, but instead these like sweeping and smooth chords. So the vocals were a bit more front and central, and they had a beautiful quality to them. Maybe not the most like pristine and melodic I've ever heard, but certainly they had an elegance to them, is I guess what I'm saying. So yeah, great album closer. As I said, there's some bonus tunes in the folder. We'll go through those. Let me know what you think here, and I will see you next time. Peace.